Hey there, Janae with Palin Projects here, and in today's video we are going to make an orange wreath out of dehydrated oranges to replace the Christmas wreath I have on our front patio. First you're going to need dried oranges. This is about 7 to 8 oranges sliced thinly and then dehydrated in our dehydrator for about 48 hours. Our dehydrator doesn't have a set temperature on it, so we just put them in and dehydrated them until they were mostly dry. The next item you'll need is a ring or a wreath ring. I chose to do a cardboard one just so that the hot glue would stick to it a little bit better. You could use a wire one if you choose. I just figured this would be easier to hot glue the oranges to. Next, extra hot glue sticks. My hot glue gun is warming up. And then I got some wired ribbon from Joann's after Christmas on their Christmas sale. This ribbon is fairly expensive. It's $10 or $9.99 a roll. And so I only buy it when it's on sale. But I figured that would be a nice touch for when it's done. So first I lined out all of my oranges on here just to make sure that I had enough oranges to do my wreath with and kind of get an idea of how I was going to do it. So now I'm going to simply make sure that my wreath frame is laying flat and start in with my oranges. So how I laid them out before was I put one on each wreath, just like this. And then after that, I layered two to kind of fill in to cover up the wreath. And then I had some extra like halves that I had dried that I just kind of placed in here for some texture. So let's get started with gluing on some oranges. So my first layer is done, now on to my second layer. Again, I'm just going to kind of butt these up next to each other to kind of fill in so you don't see the gap on the wreath frame. Let's move around there. And the computer next to the computer. Yeah, sure. Yeah, over there. Okay, now that I'm done with the second level, I'm going to see how many full rounds I have left. And see what I can do with them. So that looks to be like it's it. So maybe every other one. Ta-da! So let's try that. Oh. I think that looks pretty good. Now for the halves, I'll just sprinkle these throughout the wreath just to kind of give it a little more texture. Maybe I'll kind of do a pattern like that. This just reinforces to make sure that all of the oranges, other oranges, the full oranges, stay in place. Oh, that one's not quite full. See, and then we can just build and place these extras wherever we feel we need them. Pull away some of the cobwebs. And I think I'm done. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. No, I think I'm done. that's all I need. So now for the hanger portion, I'm gonna use the ribbon. And I'm just gonna choose what area of this wreath I feel like I need to kind of cover a little bit. You know, I think most of the areas look pretty good. Need to peel away some of these glue webs. They kind of look like cobwebs, but they're from the glue. And that's when you saw me swirling the hot glue gun, that's what I was trying to do, was to limit these cobwebs to the best of my ability. But, so basically, I'll just pick an area. I might do this area here, although I kind of like that area. Looks like we might need some extra glue here. And that's fine. If you see a place that needs a little extra glue, just lift it and put a dollop on it. See, this is pretty full and it has a lot of nice colors. We have some darker oranges and some lighter oranges, so I kind of like that. Maybe right here is where I'll put the hanger. So basically all that I'm gonna do is wrap tie it, and then I'm gonna go and make some bunny ears, maybe a little bit bigger. Got my scissors. Be right back. Try and get my bunny ears roughly the same size. I think that looks pretty good. And you can see how this kind of flops up. We'll fix that in a second. So we'll take a decent leg, you can see. There we go. So I tied it in a knot here, made my bunny ears, looped them around, tied them, and then it flips up. So now all I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna pull it under here and double knot this in here. That a little tighter for me. And since it is wired ribbon, I can tie it tight and then I can manipulate this to however I want. So it's kind of forgiving because I'm not the best bow maker. I like to be able to manipulate it a little bit. We're gonna fold the end pieces and cut them, and that gives me that nice little triangle end. Same with this. Gives me that nice little triangle end. And there we go. We have our nice little wreath. So I can go and hang this on the outside of our doorway now. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.